Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new FIFA 21 series I'm making. In this series what we're going to do is be tracking players' prices for you guys, so you can see kind of how prices are going up, down, and seeing kind of when's a good time to buy. It's one where the idea of doing this came from me buying and selling 84 rated cards in bulk, buying like 1,000 at a time for example, and really investing in the market and waiting for certain things to come out and going from there. We have been doing multiple different things lately, and videos have been a little bit low on the channel due to, I think, being over invested and not being able to track things. So this is something that I thought my transfer list has no real impact on this, which is good, so I can kind of track prices, see where they're at. What I've done is I set this up at 1 in the morning yesterday, so I set this up, tracked everyone's price that I wanted to. Let me just show you what I've done. As you can see here, we've got a spreadsheet with players from 84 rated down to 91 rated, kind of the classic fodder players. Obviously along the way we're going to change this up, pick different players. This one I've called fodder, and it's just a fodder tab, and then we're going to make different ones along from there. If there's players that you guys want me to track, make sure to let me know. If there's players you want me to track, let me know down below in the comments and we'll add them on, and we can kind of have a huge range of people that we're tracking and checking the price on. We're going to try check the prices daily, every other day, something like that, so videos will be quite consistent on this. What I'll do is I'll always put the time of which that I've tracked it, so you can see here 1 in the morning on the 14th, and then we'll have an update. So today is 14:41 is the time, so it's 2:41 PM, so 14:41, and we're going to go through and track these players. So you can see we've got a wide range of players here, so let's start jumping around and seeing where we can go. So you can see here that the prices yesterday were quite low for certain cards. Like Berkey was down at 2 grand, Onana was at 2 grand. It was quite good because these were some players that I invested in at the time. So if we jump back over to FIFA, let's have a look at the first card. So what I'll do is we'll just go through, I'm going to show you the basics of this and then we can kind of go through. So for example, Ilicic. What we're doing is we're just looking for the lowest one. So 3-2 looks to be his lowest there. Just double check that they're not. Okay, so 3-2 isn't actually the lowest. We want one where they're kind of either a couple of minutes in. Like 3-4 looks to be the correct. Yeah, 3-4 is the lowest. That's the instant low. 3-5, there's loads, but 3-4 you can see here that they're lasting for a few minutes. So what I'll do is I'll just update that on the spreadsheet, and we'll come back over to that in a second. Then what we're going to do is go, for example, to Schmeichel and do the same here. So we're just going to do all of these players and just check the pricing on these. So you can see here that Schmeichel's actually more. Wow. His price has jumped drastically. So 3-6 is one there that's been there for a few seconds, and then 3-7, 8 minutes. So 3-7 is the price we're going to go with there just to track on, and then Berkey. So as I said, Berkey was down at 2k earlier. We're going to jump through, just have a look. You can see here that his price isn't as high as the others. Probably more around the 2.9. 2.9 been there for 30 seconds. Let me guess, 3k is about 5 minutes. We'll go with 3k because you would be able to list and sell within 5 minutes on that, which I think is a fair shout. The 2.9 is like the absolute instant sell. Then you go over to Onana's our next player and go there. So let's have a look here. So there's no Onana's for this. 3-2 is one for 30 seconds. 3-3 is still like 30 seconds. 3-4. A couple of minutes on 3-4, so it looks like 3-4 could be the price. 3-4 is the price. Because 3-5 is taking hours to sell. So if you bear with me, let me just go and fill this in. And then we can go across, have a look at the increase, decrease in price, and see where fodder is at the moment. Okay, so we've checked all the prices, this is what we've got. You can see here that the bottom of the market, so the 84 rated market, kind of boomed. That's really shot up overnight, so you can see that there is an increase of at least 36% on all the cards. Why this is, you can actually put it down to certain SBCs coming out. So you'd go over to your SBCs and you can majority of the time the reason the market will move on this fodder is due to the fodder being required, and the reason was obviously the Team of the Week pack, wherever the hell it is, the Team of the Week upgrade pack. So for the upgrade pack you need an 83 rated squad, so I'm sure 83s have shot up in price as well, but 84 rated cards will be used to make that cheaper by being able to use an 84 rated and then a few 82s to make up for that. So that's one side of it that has worked out quite nicely. They shot up quite dramatically in price. I at the time was actually invested heavily in 84s. I sold 1,000 cards yesterday into the hype as the prices were rising, and then kind of at the kind of 3,500 to 3,000 coin mark, as you can see the price is sitting at here. You can also see that the 85 market has gone up quite dramatically, or not dramatically, depending on there is an increase on these ranging. So the 85 market is here. I'm just going to try to highlight that. There we go. So you can see kind of the lowest rise was 4.92% on Leno, which was only worked out at a 300 coin rise. But then there's some at the top end of 15% rise, which is an 800 coin rise on Galashi, which is good. You can see that Sommer shot up 18% to 2,000 coins he rised. If he had gone below kind of the 11k mark, I was debating investing, but he didn't. So we'll wait and see. David Silva then, just down here, 12,750 coins, up to 13,250, and Verratti's remained the exact same, so nice consistent there from him. So you go up a bit from here. Obviously Muller's taken a little bit of a rise, up 8%, but the majority from 87s to 91 rated have taken a fall, except from Harry Kane, who's gone up 500 coins. So realistically, it's stayed very similar. A lot of them have stayed near enough where they are, not massive drops, or anything like that, but they're still in a position where they're obviously at the moment not really needed. And when they're not needed for SBCs, obviously the only large kind of SBC that's coming out or has come out is Sun. Their pricings are obviously saying at a certain point. The one that's really shocked me is Handanovic, down 12% to 24k, which makes him the cheapest of the 88 rated fodder. I'm tempted to invest personally, because at that point, what could we do? How many were on the market? I'll have to have a look how many were on the market. We'll do that at the end. Maybe we'll have a look at the end of each video. We'll have a look and see if there's any we're going to invest in. If so, we'll drop down next to them that we've invested in 10 Handanovics, for example, and go from there. We've got 3.6 million to play with, so we're quite open to kind of mucking around with it. So yeah, so the prices on Handanovic are down compared to where they were. Just to note, guys, I haven't mentioned this already, I am on Xbox, so these prices will differ for PlayStation. If someone wants to kind of do some PlayStation pricing for me, let me know, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I'm kind of null and void on that. We then have kind of, oh, I've just clicked a button on the Xbox, didn't mean to. We then have the high end of Oblaks. So Oblak being 91 rated, you'll be surprised if he isn't required. He's one that is going to be needed for the higher SBCs, kind of bringing prices down. So realistically, his price could shoot up, but I don't know if I'm confident yet to invest. It's one where I'm going to see what happens. Maybe we'll track the prices again tomorrow, which is Monday. Squad battle rewards, see if it comes down a little bit more, and then maybe Thursday with actual rewards coming out is when we're going to have a look at Oblaks. I say actual rewards, squad battle rewards are rewards, but Thursday obviously is a huge day for packs with the Div Rivals, along with the Weekend League rewards. So you get both rewards. That might be the day to invest if we're going to. It's one where we're debating it. Like I say, we've got a lot of money to kind of muck around with. If we can get a 5k increase per card, we could probably make quite a good amount of money. So we just got to keep an eye on that and monitor the price as we go. But that's kind of it for this series, really. What we're going to do is we're going to pick out cards along the way. We're going to add to them. At the moment, obviously, these are our fodder prices where we've done our first track. So we tracked at 1 in the morning and then 2:41 on the, that says the 17th, but it's the 15th of the 11th. We're then looking, I've got the 17th, the 19th, the 21st, so every other day. Odds on that changes, and we'll try to do every day of a tracking, so we've got consistent. Obviously then we can do a video a day, for example, but there's going to be days where I'm not going to be able to. So then days may get skipped, but I will note down the time and the date that we track the prices and review from there. Obviously, if there's anything you want to see in this series, let me know down below. Do you want me to start tracking the team of the weeks? So we can always track, we could have like team of the week 1, for example. We're not going to do team of the week 1 because that's ages ago, but this team of the week that's just come out, I think, is that 6 or 7? And we could put all of them up, or the kind of top end cards from that, and we can track them top end cards for a couple of weeks. So when they're in packs, we can see them for a week and then see what happens after that week where they leave packs, whether they go up. Obviously, we're going to try and find out why. Like we have on these 84 and 85 rated cards, their increase is based on SBCs. They've increased due to a demand. There might be cards that drop dramatically, and we've got to try and work out why. Was it due to a link and things like that? So that's what this series is. If you like the idea, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and comment down below what you think or what you want to see. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next video.